Let's kick off with Kunle Afolayan's new campaign to bring his late father, Ade Love's legacy, into the limelight with a special screening of his classic films.
A taxi driver whose wife has just left him to the challenge of raising their only son meets and falls in love under the most unusual of circumstances.
The legacy of colonial-era filmmaker Ade Afolayan, popularly known as Ade Love, is set to return to mainstream as his classic films, including the Taxi Driver series and Kadara, get special screening to celebrate the life and times of one of the pioneers of African cinema.
When the culture of a kingdom dictates that in finding the most suitable man for the beautiful princess of the kingdom, the man must emerge champion of a wrestling contest.
Leading the charge to bring back some of the Ade Love works is prominent Nollywood filmmaker and son of Ade Love, Kunle Afolayan, who has earned many accolades as a filmmaker himself.
A rivalry between a handsome and enduring farmer and a British man of considerable wealth. Kadara Destiny. Featuring a host of renowned film and theatre veterans.
Well, concerning the Ade Love 20 years remembrance, it's like a dream for me, a dream come true, because this man passed 20 years ago. We've never really celebrated him. He has given some of us life. Apart from the fact that, he was my father, he also gave me, beyond, more than that. And such person needs, I'm so looking forward to Thursday event, because there are so many things we'll reveal to people that they don't know about. As far as filmmaking in Africa is concerned, as far as cinema in Nigeria is concerned, as far as the guy himself is concerned, testimonies, all of those things. So it's a day that I'm really, and the Ade Love family will also we're trying to have a stage performance, on that day. So it will be, and the feedback has been, those his followers, those who experienced him and his films during his time, the younger generation who don't even have an idea, both within the industry and outside of the industry. Because I remember we were on the plane one day, and I don't know if it's Aki or Popo was asking me who is Ade Love, and they don't know, and they don't know. So this is an opportunity for people to actually experience what filmmaking used to be in Nigeria way back.
A satirical and bold representation of the 1980s, Taxi Driver 1.
The case na terrible one, sir. 9 people died plus 1 pregnant woman.
Ade Love passed away in 1996, even before Kunle Afolayan became a filmmaker.
Moji Jacobs, I love you, Moji, darling.
I stumbled on a letter, written to my father from a film lab in London, in Slough, in UK, and and through that letter, I figured where the prints of those films are. Usually, when you shoot on celluloid, you have a print, and sometimes it wears out. Once it wears out, you can always go back there and do another print. And all the prints that we had when my father was alive, and even after he passed, were gone, because you need to preserve them in a very cold room and all of that. So when I had the opportunity, the first time I had the opportunity of going to London many years ago, I went to that lab, and I met with them, and I tried to get the films out. They gave me a quote of about £30,000, which we couldn't pay then. But somehow, 2 years or 3 years ago, the former Lagos State Governor, we were at an event, film event in India, and I mentioned to him that, sir, we don't archive materials in Nigeria, and we have films of a lot of filmmakers stock out there, but I know where my father's own, where they are, and he said to apply for a restoration grant or something, which we did, and Lagos State took care of it, and that was how we were able to get new prints of those films.
Bo ńlá gbókun wa.
Ọlọ́bẹ̀rún ló gbà.
Ní.
Ọlọ́bẹ̀rún ló gbà.
Mo kì wá. Dúró ti àwọn tó kù ní.
Wá.
Ajayi ẹni máa kú pàdé ẹni máa pa èmi ni wọ́n pa lónìí.
Irọ́ lọ pa.
Mọ̀ bọ̀ ìwọ. Ọmọ mi Àjàyí Ògìdì Olú ọ̀kàrẹ̀ o ṣeun.